Welcome everyone. Now we come to the free unit of the Ladies Self-Defense Sword event, and finally not a fire unit. This review is all about Origin of Loathsome Season Aki, or LS Aki for short. A lightning unit who's about debuffs and support backed up with higher than usual stats for the lightning roster. LS Aki boasts a reasonable hit count of 5, backed up by accessories and a skill that's mostly about dishing out debuffs to help crowd control the opposition. She isn't really about dishing out or taking damage. As a result, the only role that I can give her is a support role. Right now, lightning as an element is characterized by having strong utility and healing at the cost of shockingly bad defense stats. LS Aki finally bucks that trend with over 4100 plus defense, over double of most of the other lightning units with the same type. While offensive type is clearly the most desirable option, you can be happy with anything that's not the basic type booby prize. LS Aki's leader skill provides a 30% boost to both the attack and HP of lightning units in your team. There isn't a lot of competition for offensive boosting leader skills in lightning as an element at the moment, so if you want to focus on dishing out damage, this is one of the best leader skills available for your lightning lords right now. Here we come to the core of what makes LS Aki a support unit. Her skill requires a massive 300 BE to use, and damage isn't exactly mind-blowing at only 200% of her attack to all enemies. However, it has an 85% chance to apply paralysis, skip next turn, to all those enemies, virtually buying your team a free round of beating on the enemy without retaliation. Her Synchro accessory gives her auto attacks a 25% chance to inflict paralysis and weakness to the target. Paralysis, as mentioned earlier, forces the enemy to skip their next turn, while weakness reduces the defense of the target. This lends more to her crowd control and support element. Her dedicated accessory is similar to her Synchro accessory, just with a lower trigger chance. It gives her a 15% chance to inflict para and weakness to the target with her auto attacks. Baka's thoughts are, right now I'm uncertain if the effects of both accessories are additive, a 40% chance with both items together, or if there are two separate chances if used both. Similarly, if it is one 25% chance to apply both paralysis and weakness, or a 25% chance of paralysis and a 25% chance of weakness. It could require more testing than I was able to find answers to. In either case, she represents a kind of unit we have not really seen too much of at the moment, especially one with base stats to rival anything currently available for lightning as an element. My thoughts are, LS Aki is a no-brainer to support an auto-lock setup at the moment. Kamihime players will likely understand if I call her a slightly worse Thor, with the same downfalls and that you can use multiple of. My main issue with her are the percentages on her debuffs. 85% on her skill despite the cost makes me easily forecast hidden resistances in later content, meaning we'll likely have variable debuff teams if relying on them, and subsequently teams that do require Aki, and teams that don't at all. Thank you for watching, and Bakuryu for the resources. You can find the link to the village and Sorakana discords in the description below. Until next time, Loss out.